Friends, life is not about how many times you fall, but how many times you stand up. The world never gives success for free. It tests you. It challenges you. It makes you doubt yourself. But remember, every successful person you admire once stood exactly where you are today, uncertain, struggling, but unwilling to give up. I want to share with you lessons that come from failure, rejection, and persistence. These are not theories from books. These are truths from experience. If you understand them and live by them, you will not only build success, you will build strength, courage, and a future bigger than your dreams. When people talk about success, they often paint a picture of glory, applause, and recognition. But the truth is, success never starts there. It begins in silence, in rejection, in disappointment. Failure is not a signal to stop. It is an invitation to begin again, but this time wiser. If you can change the way you see failure, you will change the way you see life itself. Think of failure as a teacher. A teacher who is sometimes harsh, sometimes unforgiving, but always honest. It shows you what does not work, it points out your weaknesses, and it challenges you to improve. Unlike friends or family, failure doesn't flatter you. It gives you the raw truth. That truth may sting, but it is the foundation of real growth. Without that, you would remain the same, never moving forward. Many people quit the moment they face rejection. They believe rejection means they are not good enough. But rejection does not define you. It only defines the moment. Acton only defines the moment. It says, not now, not yet, not this way. Every rejection is simply a test asking, how badly do you want it? If you walk away, you lose. If you stand firm, the world eventually respects your persistence. History has countless examples of people who failed, not once, but many times before they succeeded. They were told they were not smart enough, not skilled enough, not qualified enough. But instead of accepting those words, they treated rejection as motivation. They turned a no into fuel, and every door closed only pushed them to knock on 10 more doors. Failure is also a filter. It separates those who only dream from those who truly commit. Everybody dreams of success, but very few are willing to face repeated rejection, humiliation, and struggle. If you survive these moments, you prove not just to the world, but to yourself that your dream is worth fighting for. And when you finally achieve it, you carry a story of resilience, not luck. Another hidden gift of failure is humility. Success can make people arrogant, but failure keeps you grounded. It reminds you that no matter how smart or talented you think you are, you must keep learning, keep adapting, and keep working hard. It teaches you empathy for others who struggle, and it shapes you into a leader who understands the value of persistence. Think about it. If success came easily, would you value it? The struggles, the setbacks, the nights of doubt, those are the things that make success meaningful. When you look back, you will not remember the applause, but the battles you fought to earn it. The tears, the rejection letters, the closed doors, those will become your proudest memories because they prove you never gave up. So, failure is not the end. It is the beginning of a new chapter, a fresh chance, a stronger version of you. Each time you fall, life is not telling you to quit. It is simply asking, will you rise again? And if your answer is always yes, then no amount of failure can stop you from becoming the person you are destined to be. Most people look at problems and immediately feel frustration, fear, or even anger. They see difficulties as roadblocks, but the truth is, every problem is a hidden doorway to opportunity. The bigger the problem, the greater the opportunity hiding inside it. The world rewards not those who complain about problems, but those who solve them. If you train your mind to see challenges differently, you will always find possibilities where others see only obstacles. Think about history's greatest inventions and businesses. Almost all of them began with a problem. Someone faced a difficulty. Something was missing. Something was broken. Something was inefficient. Instead of complaining, they asked, Or what if I create a solution? That simple shift in mindset turned a frustration into $1 billion idea. The difference between ordinary people and extraordinary achievers lies in their ability to see problems as seeds of opportunity. When you face a personal challenge, your first instinct may be to run away, but running away only makes the problem grow bigger. The courageous mindset is to step forward and ask, what lesson is this teaching me? What opportunity is hiding here? Often the answer is not obvious. It requires patience, creativity, and resilience. But if you stay committed, you will eventually uncover a chance that others have ignored. Problems are everywhere, and that is good news. Because where there are problems, there are opportunities to create value. If you want to build a career, grow a business, or even make a difference in society, don't wait for the perfect environment. Instead, look for the messy, the complicated, and the broken. The person who solves those problems will always be valued, respected, and rewarded. Complaining is the easiest reaction, but it creates nothing. Anyone can say, this system is unfair, this process is slow, this product is bad. But very few say, let me find a better way. Those who choose the second path become leaders. They attract people, resources, and support because the world naturally follows problem solvers. It is important to remember that opportunities don't announce themselves. They disguise themselves in difficulties, setbacks, and confusion. If you are waiting for a perfect chance to appear clearly in front of you, you may wait forever. Instead, train yourself to see hidden possibilities in the middle of chaos. The sharper your vision for opportunities, the faster you will rise. Another thing to note, the problems you solve for others create lasting impact. When you make someone's life easier, when you save them time, when you reduce their struggle, you build trust and loyalty. That is how careers grow, businesses expand, and legacies are created. Opportunities are not just about money. They are about making a real difference in people's lives. So, the next time you face a problem, don't complain, don't run, and don't give up. Step closer, observe carefully, and ask, what opportunity is hiding here? Because the truth is simple. Problems are not curses, they are invitations. Invitations to grow, to innovate, and to lead. Every great achievement in history began with a dream. True? A dream so big that people laughed at it, doubted it, and called it impossible. But the dreamer refused to shrink it. The dream gave direction, energy, and hope. Without big dreams, life becomes ordinary and routine. It is the courage to dream beyond your current reality that opens doors to a future you cannot yet see. But dreaming alone is not enough. Many people live their entire lives dreaming, imagining, and talking about what they want to achieve. Yet nothing changes because they never take the first step. The secret is to start small. Start with what you have, where you are, and with the resources in your hands right now. Even the smallest action carries the power to move your dream closer to reality. Think of a tree. It begins with a tiny seed. The seed is so small it can be lost in the soil, unseen by the world. But when planted and nurtured, it grows into something strong and mighty. Your dream is that seed. If you wait until conditions are perfect, you will never plant it. If you plant it today, even if it's small, it will grow into something remarkable with time. Starting small also reduces fear. When a dream feels too big, it can paralyze you. You might think, how can I ever achieve this? But when you break it into small steps, it becomes manageable. Each small step is proof that progress is possible. And with each step, your confidence grows, your skills improve, and your vision becomes clearer. Then comes the third part. Move fast. The world changes quickly, and opportunities don't wait forever. Once you take the first small step, take another, then another. Don't delay, don't overthink, don't let fear hold you back. Momentum is powerful. The faster you move, the more energy you create, and the more opportunities come to you. Speed can often be the difference between being first or being forgotten. Moving fast doesn't mean being careless. It means acting decisively, learning quickly, and adapting when necessary. It means testing ideas, improving them, and pushing forward while others are still debating. Those who hesitate miss chances, while those who act boldly discover possibilities that no one else saw. The magic happens when these three elements come together. Dreaming big gives you vision, starting small gives you a beginning, and moving fast gives you momentum. Together, they create a powerful formula for success. Without the dream, you lack direction. Without starting small, you never begin. Without speed, you lose the chance. All three are necessary. So remember, never stop dreaming big, but don't wait for perfection. Take the smallest step today, and then keep moving forward with speed. One day you will look back and realize that the giant dream you once thought impossible became real because you dared to begin small and move quickly. The world often celebrates individual heroes, those who stand on stage, receive awards, and get all the applause. But behind every self-made success story, there is always a team. No matter how smart, talented, or hardworking one person may be, their abilities are limited. A single mind can create an idea, but it takes a group of people working together to turn that idea into reality. Talent can win games, but teamwork wins championships. When you work with a team, you multiply strength. One person may have intelligence, another may have creativity, and another may have discipline. Alone, each has limits. Together, they form a circle of power where weaknesses are covered and strengths are amplified. A great leader understands this truth. Success is not about being the smartest person in the room, but about building a room full of smart people who share a vision. Teamwork also teaches humility. You realize you are not the center of the universe, and that others may be better than you in certain areas. Instead of competing with your teammates, you learn to complement each other. The one who designs, the one who sells, the one who manages, and the one who executes, all are equally important. Without collaboration, the dream collapses. With it, the dream becomes unstoppable. Trust is the glue of any team. If you cannot trust, you cannot build. A team is not just about skills, but about belief in each other. When times get hard, and they always do, it is the team that gives you courage. It is the team that gives you courage. Alone, you might quit. But when others stand beside you, you find the strength to continue. A great team turns fear into confidence and problems into solutions. Conflicts are natural in teamwork, but they are not a weakness. In fact, they are signs of passion. When people argue or disagree, it means they care about the work. What matters is not avoiding conflict, but learning to respect differences and make decisions that serve the greater vision. The best ideas often come from the friction of different perspectives. Teamwork also speeds up growth. Teamwork also speeds up growth. If you try to do everything alone, it may take years. With a team, you can achieve in months what would otherwise take a lifetime. Each person brings unique energy, networks, and skills that accelerate the journey. This is why the world's greatest achievements, whether in science, business, or art, are never the result of one person but of many working in harmony. Another secret of teamwork is loyalty. Success may bring money, fame, and recognition, but the greatest treasure is the bond between people who struggled and triumphed together. Years later, when you look back, the moments you will remember are not just the victories, but the friendships built along the way. The people who believed in you when no one else did, those are priceless. So never fall into the trap of thinking you can do everything alone. You may move fast alone, but you will never move far. Together with the right people, you can achieve what once seemed impossible. A great dream needs a great team. Many people believe their boss is the person who signs their paycheck or sits in the corner office. But the truth is, your real boss is the customer. If customers are happy, your business grows. If customers are unhappy, no matter how brilliant your product or service is, your business will collapse. It is not your title, your position, or your investors that decide your future. It is the people who choose to buy from you. The customer holds the ultimate power of decision. They vote with their money, their loyalty, and their trust. One satisfied customer may return again and again, but one unhappy customer can spread negativity that pushes many others away. In today's world of social media and instant communication, this is even more critical. A single bad experience can reach thousands of people within minutes. That is why respecting your customers is not an option. It is survival. Listening is the first step to respecting customers. Too often, businesses focus only on selling instead of understanding. But the most successful companies listen more than they speak. They ask, what do customers need? What are their frustrations? What would make their lives easier? When you listen deeply, you find insights that no competitor can copy. Listening is the secret ingredient to innovation. Serving customers goes beyond providing a product. It is about creating an experience that makes them feel valued. Think about the times you felt truly appreciated as a customer. Was it the smile of the waiter, the quick response of support staff, or the way a company went the extra mile for you? Those moments stay in memory and build loyalty. People don't just buy products, they buy emotions, trust, and relationships. Another truth is that customers are not always right, but they are always important, even when they are wrong. Their feelings are real. IELTS? Treat them with respect and dignity, and you may turn a critic into your most loyal supporter. Winning a customer's heart is far more powerful than winning an argument. A respectful response builds bridges, while arrogance burns them. Innovation also comes from customers. The best ideas for improvement often come from complaints. When a customer says, "This doesn't work for me," they are giving you a free lesson in growth. Instead of resisting complaints, welcome them. Every complaint is an opportunity to do better. In fact, your competitor's weakness is often hidden in customer complaints. If you solve those better, you win. Remember, money is not created by investors or owners. It flows from customers. Without them, everything else is meaningless. Your office, your employees, your strategies, your dreams all depend on whether you can earn and keep customer trust. If you build your business around customer satisfaction, profit will follow naturally. If you chase only profit, customers will run away and profit will disappear. So never forget, your customers are your real boss. They decide whether you rise or fall. Treat them with respect, listen to them, learn from them, and serve them better than anyone else. If you do, they will not only buy from you, they will become your partners in growth. My friends, success is never about luck. It is about vision, courage, and persistence. The world is changing faster than ever before, and it does not wait for those who hesitate. It rewards those who dare to dream, those who take the first small step, and those who never give up, even after 100 failures. Remember this: every challenge you face is preparing you for something greater. Every rejection is sharpening your strength, and every problem is hiding an opportunity for you to rise. If you want to achieve something extraordinary, believe in yourself when no one else does. Build a team that shares your dream, serve your customers as if they are your true bosses, and keep moving forward no matter how tough the journey becomes. Life does not give success to the strongest or the smartest. It gives success to those who refuse to stop trying. So walk out with courage in your heart. Don't be afraid of failure. Don't be afraid of rejection. And don't be afraid of change. As long as you keep learning, keep improving, and keep believing, nothing in this world can stop you. The future belongs to those who are brave enough to create it. Go out there and create yours.